We're once again in the games, and it's the quarterfinals, everybody. We are at the Go4Overwatch Tournament, and as you can see, we're once again on Liang Tower here, and we are on another control map, therefore. So it's going to be pretty fun to actually see which team is going to take it this time. We are already in a match between the OWKings and ANOX Overwatch. Two of the teams that have shown actually pretty incredible play here, especially ANOX had a very good run. I guess the team that gave them the most trouble so far was really Banana Fly, and they've been doing a really decent job. But right now we're going to get a bit of an idea if actually like Cypher in particular can make those plays again. Cypher and Anak, the two damage dealers on the side, next to Kenzie of course, on the side of ANOX, have been doing an absolutely amazing job in all of these games. But the OWKings are definitely not a pushover team, and they are also running a double. They're actually running a double McCree here as well. McCree, one of the most powerful heroes in all of the setups right now. Interestingly enough, we have in this case them also running with, oh well, for now actually, we are with the Zenyatta. We're actually seeing them jumping in with also, of course, that Zarya, which has been a huge part of most of these games. Winston jumping straight in, but way too far out and taken out immediately. Reaper on the way as is. We are seeing Anak in the middle, but he gets eliminated. Wow, everybody except for Cypher and Sharix and Cooler is already down. Huge kill from the OWKings. Really well done. Icefeld in particular is just getting shot after shot in here. Still alive and trying to drop also Zenyatta, getting that kill right there. Zarya actually dropped. And now the control point about to be captured by the OWKings, doing it very well here in position. But we are still seeing a few deaths on the side of Team ANOX, and they need to make sure that they just attack with all 6 heroes, or they are going to run into a huge problem there. We have already a bit of a switch out there. Icefeld and Obla doing a very good job on those two McCrees that we're seeing for the OWKings. The red team is in a very good spot here. Again, we are seeing Cypher and Kenzie jumping in immediately, whereas Anak, on the other hand, his Reaper is trying to go deep for a kill right away, trying to make that happen. Steals also, of course, the Medikit here, and is about to take down McCree. Goes basically from Medikit to Medikit and is trying to work towards his ultimate, but so far we have a couple of very sweet kills here against the OWKings. The control point has been taken now, recaptured after already 33% were charged by the OWKings, and now with the position that we have here, we're seeing them immediately trying to control the little choke point. So getting in position, Anak and Rubicon at the side from the back line. We're seeing Cooler and Cypher just waiting to get their shots in, doing a very sweet job here. Anak, of course, on the other hand, is now way deep, trying to go for the kill against Winston, is about to drop him here, moves away. Deadeye already about to be used. Cypher, by the way, also with his heroic ability, with his ult, can use that, but is eliminated. Great kills that we have there. Once again, Zarya for the OWKings is trying to hold the front, but not able to do that. Especially the damage output that we're seeing from Reaper is insane, but he gets finally taken apart. It's a kill for a kill exchange, though, as both of the teams have suffered huge losses in that last battle, but are starting to jump in once again onto the point. And, well, the Overwatch have done a good job at the beginning of the game, but right now it's ANOX Overwatch who's really just doing most of the work and hold the control point still. They're getting the damage. Great ult once again. Look at that Graviton Surge and all the damage and stun coming in from the McCrees as well. Getting a huge chain lock there, but it's not enough to secure the kills. And thanks to the plays that we see on the side of the OWKings, they are now about to recapture the spot. Everyone eliminated, and the OWKings able to go straight back onto the point. 62% have already been channeled by ANOX Esports, but right now the situation is actually pretty decent for the OWKings again. They're starting the channel again. It's once again that little bit of a dance that we have as the two front lines are starting to collide. We have already Cooler trying to get a bit of extra damage in, as he's also attempting to heal his team up, doing a great job here actually, putting the pressure onto Upla as well, but gets eliminated in the end. Winston for the OWKings is already on the point, trying to take it against Zarya, not able to do that. Kenzie, one of the few remaining McCrees, is starting to move back onto the point. Cypher is also starting to go for it. Cypher actually about not hitting the Deadeye just yet. A lot of ultimates are actually up in the sense on the side of ANOX, and they are back on the point now. 70% against 66 already channeled through. Very close game at this point, but we're still having Reaper in position, and he can of course try and use his ultimate as well. They are waiting for the the Overwatch Kings to make that play again. He's jumping in, going in deep, trying to go for the kills, and he's getting a double kill, nearly getting the triple kill, gets eliminated in the end. There's still the opportunity to go for a Deadeye on the side of Cypher, who has just pushed out crazy damage. But look at the channel, 91% already. At this point, ANOX Overwatch is so close to victory in the first round, and the Overwatch Kings, they have to make some kind of play. They really have to rush the point right now, which opens the opportunity for Deadeye to be used. Already Winston going deep, going straight for the potential kill. Oobla is stunned out and taking down, and he was about to use his own ultimate. Not successful, and that should be victory. Overtime has already been called, but everybody is there. Here comes the immediate Deadeye. Even if they try and push through, it's not going to work anymore. The first round goes to ANOX Overwatch. They get round number 1. Great play here by them. Cooler, Cypher and Kenzie doing amazing work here. Anak, of course, with his Reaper plays, he did really put on the pressure. And what I really liked was how we saw that Graviton Surge on the side of Sharik. That was actually great, and especially the stuns that came out of McCree right afterwards. That was pretty fantastic. That was exactly what they needed there. Now we're having both of the teams, of course, still trying to go for another rush towards the point. And we have a Winston in play again for ANOX Overwatch. They are going with the Rubicon here. Both teams with a single supporter, both running a Lucio in this case. On this map, we've seen oftentimes even double Lucios being used. Towards the right side, they're starting to jump in, and here's the Winston play, going for the shield immediately, trying to zone them out a little bit. Here comes Zarya moving in now too. Cypher is still alive, but Kenzie's already down, and Cypher's under a lot of pressure, especially since he's already being followed, or was followed by Winston for a moment. Winston jumping away, but the Overwatch Kings are once again taking position here. Only the kill attempts on the side of Cypher, but it's just not enough. Really well done here by the Overwatch Kings. They are down 1 round already, but they're really starting to take the objective to cap it and start to initiate a bit of a comeback. Well, of course, it's a bit too early to already call the game here. At this point, we're having Anak on his Reaper, trying again for a bit of a positional play. He goes in deep, tries to get behind enemy lines, goes for McCree, is taken down though. Cypher has the Deadeye, starting to use it, tries to use it, but is not successful, is hitting it and not hitting hard enough. So at this point, they are pretty much wasted. Didn't really do too much for them. We have Kenzie also eliminated, but once more, Cypher goes in, gets the kill against Icefeld. So McCree versus McCree is currently the name of the game. Cooler has his own ult up and could use it. Winston is on the point. They are trying to contesting right now. Already 34 channeled through. Winston with his own ult going full monkey here, going full ape and pushes him down. The kill against Cypher as Kenzie arrives at the battle again. He's about to hit his ultimate now too. Could use the Deadeye again, but 47% already channeled through. And the second round looks very good for the Overwatch Kings at this point. They're really doing well. And they now have 2 tanks already on the point here. They're not only running a Winston, but also a double Zarya. So once that they get the heroics up, the ultimates up, we're going to see a double Graviton Surge that they can use here. Sharik is down. Nice elimination against at least one of them. But the double Zarya is definitely giving trouble. Only one that died so far. The only 2 were basically McCree and Winston. But now ANOX Overwatch is starting to put some pressure on once again. The problem really is that it's 75-76% already, and Cypher is already under pressure. Very low hit points. He's down to 5. He's about to fall. He's trying to get some heal back, but it's very tricky for him to make any kind of play here. It doesn't really have any impact as long as when he takes 1 hit, and that happens right now, he is down. We're seeing the double Zarya play coming in, and great Graviton Surge already being used. They get the kills in against Anak, and ANOX Overwatch is just completely getting obliterated. 97%, round 2 about to be won by the Overwatch Kings. They take it and force their 3rd round in the series. Great play by the Overwatch Kings, and the final round is going to determine which team is going to take this. Which team is going to move towards the semi-final right now. Here in the quarters, things are looking good. Setup seems to be still the same here. Unlike the only one who goes for those Reaper plays once again, but double McCree for both of them. Has been a constant theme throughout all of the games. The double McCree, the Lucio here, sometimes even the double Lucio play, especially B-Fly, Banana Fly, they've been very fond of the double Lucio play to try and secure the point and have just like that sustain that they need for these fights. But now with such a heavy front line, you of course are also lacking a bit of the damage there. Double Zarya again for the Overwatch Kings with a Winston. Both of these teams playing the Winston to just jump the backline, trying to to get very close up towards those McCrees and like push them back a little bit while they are going for the rest. Here comes already the attempt of Reaper to set up a bit of a flank from behind. Good spot. Both are moving in. They're getting their kills in, or at least they're trying to. Here's Lucio already in a bit of a fight and pushed away. Cypher is still surviving, but not for long. He's also taken down. Icefeld and Oopla just doing way too much damage. The point secured by the Overwatch Kings again, and ANOX Overwatch in trouble a bit. We are in the last round, and that's the moment where you really have to bring your A game, and so far it has been only the Overwatch Kings that were able to make the plays. Great shots here again from Icefeld, who's closing in on his 100% charge on the ultimate. And they're starting to jump in as is. Zarya's done now, taken down. ANOX already eliminated. They're trying to go for a second kill here. And again, the hits against Winston, trying to jump into the backline, gets the kill in. Job well done, but has to pay with his life for it as well. Now we're seeing again Cypher trying to make his play. He has the Deadeye ready, not using it just yet. The kill again. Nice shots against Lucio here, taking him down. They were able to take both of the Zaryas out too. And this is now the moment where finally ANOX Overwatch is starting to take control of the point again and gets a few channel points, and 7 so far against 33. Cypher, of course, still with an opportunity to use his Deadeye if he sees a chance to it. Pretty difficult to actually pull a proper one off on this map if you are defending the point as is, but they're starting to make their way in. Right now, just trying to cover the back, of course. They know exactly about the positioning, but Reaper is already down. ANOX is falling. Here's the Deadeye. Everybody is just... Oh my god, he gets eliminated by Oopla, actually. He uses the Deadeye on his own. Great job here. Well done. Deadeye versus Deadeye, but Oopla a bit faster and gets the better position here now too. Once more, we are seeing the Overwatch Kings starting to push for the point, and they have actually secured it. So as long as they just hold it a bit longer, they will win this best-of-3 series here in the quarterfinals of the Go4Overwatch Tournament. Winston on point as is. A lot is going to hinge on Reaper now as well. If he can get the damage in or at least get an heroic, that would be great, but he's still starting to channel it. Gets the kill against Winston. It was an important one, a really important one, and is trying to channel the point through. They're getting it really well done. Another kill and kill after kill coming in for ANOX Overwatch. They're able to secure the point, and this is the moment where Reaper secures himself the ultimate, so he can use that then too. That would be amazing if they can just like jump in and buy themselves a bit more time. It's 61% on the channel against them. 41 for them. ANOX here with a play potential, but we have a double Graviton Surge readily available on the side of the Overwatch Kings, and that is going to be a disaster. If they start to cluster, then it's going to be just completely lights out. Jumping in, getting the kills. Here's the ult, and oh my god, they are wrecking them. Look at ANOX here, making his work, and he has already ult up again. Can use that once more. They're going in for kill after kill. Great play that we are seeing here on their side. ANOX can still use his heroic, can still use the old 70% channel through, still in full control of the point. Cypher with his plays here. ANOX is trying to just like dart in out too. ANOX actually one of the few that is still alive here, but he might, yeah, he's falling now as well. And just like this, we are seeing the Overwatch Kings claiming position again and restarting their channel. Very close game so far, 78 versus 72%. We have Oopla with another Deadeye opportunity here. Could call for the high noon right now, but still, Kenzie and Cypher are in the very same situation. So 3 of the 4 McCrees in the game have their ultimate up. There's already the flower. The kill attempt by ANOX not happening. Both McCrees are down on the side of ANOX Overwatch. They are in trouble. 90% channeled through, and nearly all of their players just lost their life in that attempt there. Oopla still has his ult up. Could use it. Can buy a bit more time. Can force the opponent behind the corner. Trying to do exactly that. There it comes. Already trying to go for the kill. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is game as Team 2, as the Overwatch Kings claim victory in the best-of-3 series here and take down ANOX Overwatch with a 2-1 victory at the Go4Overwatch Tournament. Misha is having his play of the game on Lucio, actually. Not the damage dealers in this case making the plays, but it is the support instead. Yeah, this is actually where he pushes down ANOX. That was like one of the early kills that he got there. Great play, and then the heals coming in to keep the team alive right afterwards. Well played on the side of the Overwatch Kings, and they advance now to the next round of the tournament.